Don't forget to... Hey everyone, it's your girl Joanna and welcome to my channel. I'm gonna show you how I've been using hot rollers. I feel like when I think of hot rollers, I kind of think of like older women, grandmas. But there were a couple of reasons why I was gravitating towards hot rollers. One is supposedly better compared to a curling iron. Yes, they both use heat, but with hot rollers, it doesn't damage your hair as badly as curling irons do. Second reason is that I've seen some people use kind of like those plastic kind of rollers to give their hair more volume. I was thinking about doing that, but then you kind of have to blow dry your hair, and honestly, I can't blow dry my hair for shit. Like holding it up and with the comb and all that shit, like I suck at that. And that is why hot rollers felt like it was a perfect medium in between all that. Clearly, this is the results I got from today. Bouncy, Voluminous. Hot rollers that I'm using are from T3 and they only come with 8 rollers. You get 4 large ones, 2 small ones, I guess. I know that they have like 3 different size rollers, but these are the 2 sizes that come with it. Okay, they also come with these clips. They're pretty good clips. They are like they do feel a bit flimsy, but they haven't broken on me. I did go out of my way to buy some extra rollers. I bought 2 large ones and they come in a pack. Just lighting though. They come in a pack of 2 for $20, which is pretty damn expensive. These hot rollers are pretty damn expensive. Originally they're $120. Yes, I spent $120 on them. Sometimes I see them go on sale for $100. Not gonna lie, I bought these because these were very aesthetically pleasing. I'm glad I invested in these because they work so well. They heat up really quickly. I say maybe like 2 minutes. I know with some other heat rollers, they do tend to take a bit longer to heat up, maybe like 10 to 15 minutes or so, but these, they heat up quick. I feel like I'm gonna use them often and hopefully they don't break on me and they just last a long time. But yeah, that was like my mini review of the T3 hot roller. But if you guys want to know how I got my hair looking like this, then keep watching. Just letting you guys know ahead that I'm filming in natural light and it's a bit of a cloudy day, so if the lighting is like on and off, that's why. I like to brush it through so that there aren't any tangles. I feel like whenever you use a curling iron, you tend to part your hair where you want it to fall. But when it comes to using rollers, I've learned that it doesn't really matter as much for the most part. Whenever I use rollers, they're pretty unpredictable. Like you're not gonna get the same results every single time, but you'll pretty much get that same bouncy, voluminous effect every single time though. I definitely recommend having freshly washed hair when using rollers because I've tried using the rollers when my hair was like a couple days old and it was like slightly oily and it didn't have that same bouncy, voluminous effect. But when I used dry shampoo, it just wasn't the same. Yeah, I would definitely say make sure your hair is freshly washed. I personally feel like doing hair rollers are pretty quick. I honestly don't even leave it on for that long, probably like 4 minutes or so. When it comes to rollers, I like to start from the top and work my way to the bottom because it's just easier that way. You want to make sure you kind of have it at this angle, not too far back or not too much in the front. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap the ends. Make sure you tuck the ends in and then roll it down. You should have something like that. I used to be so anal about it, like I want it to be completely perfect, but I pretty much got over that. The next piece I'm gonna take is another one from behind, about the same size, and tuck in the end and roll it in. You can see that I'm not using any gloves. They definitely feel hot, but not hot enough where you'll burn yourself. Just don't touch the bottom end of it. There you will kind of burn yourself. So make sure you always kind of like hold the edges. I got 2 big ones in. I'm gonna take my 2 extra big ones and put them into the heater thing. I'm going to, I don't know if like, maybe I'll like do it this way so you guys can see. Hopefully it focuses. I'm gonna take another piece from the back and I'm just gonna do this and roll under. Obviously, the more you do it, the easier it gets. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the side of my head like this, and I'm going to use the big roller. I feel like I tend to use the bigger rollers on the top layers and the smaller ones on the lower levels. Okay, so wrap, tuck it in. Actually, that wasn't good. It gets a bit tricky when you have layers, but you wrap the ends, kind of hold it, tuck it in, and then roll it in. And not gonna lie, the clips to hold it on the side, it doesn't feel like it's super strong, but this will do. By the time I finish using all 4 rollers, the 2 extra ones that I put in, they're ready to use. This side is always a little awkward to do. Here we go. Cool, cool. Took another piece on this side, using a big one. Oh, got stuck in my nail. So I have the bottom piece here. I think I'll just do 2 pieces like that. Yeah. And now I have the smaller rolls left. Take this, wrap it around, and make sure you're tucking the end. Another thing I like about these rollers is that they don't make my hair frizzy. I remember a long time ago I had that problem before with hair rollers. So I have like a large chunk on this side. Taking this piece here, I'm going to use a smaller section. So I used up all the rollers, and that included the 2 extra that I bought. But I've learned to work with it, and luckily since they heat up quickly and I don't really feel like I need to leave it on for that long, I'll just take the ones over here, take it out, and put it back into the... This was just after literally like 3-4 minutes, honestly. I don't like to leave it that long so that it's not super duper curly. I'm gonna take these big pieces out so that I can use it on this side and just wait a couple minutes for it to heat up. Wait. As tempting as it is, do not run your fingers through it just yet. You want it to kind of cool down a bit. How long you leave it in really depends on your hair type, because some people will lose their curl very easily, some people don't, such as myself. I can curl my hair and leave it on for 15 seconds and then it would pretty much die down just a little bit, but the curl will stay intact most of the day. So if you feel like you need to leave it on longer, then definitely do that. The ones I do leave on basically the whole entire time are these 3 right here. Feels like it's been a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna take a large piece. Yep, that feels pretty hot. Wrap the end and roll it, clip it. Like I said earlier, it does get a little bit tricky when you have layers like I do, but just go ahead and tuck those in as you roll it, like so. It's not gonna be perfect every single time, that's why I say they're kind of like a little bit unpredictable. Okay, I'm gonna give this like 3 minutes before I take it out. Real talk, if I was not talking throughout this whole entire thing, I feel like it takes me about like 10 minutes or so to do this. One of my recent videos were kind of like a get ready with me in the morning kind of videos, and I talked about how I did my makeup and the rollers at the exact same time, so by the time I finished my makeup, the hair rollers were done. It's been a few minutes, so I'm gonna take these out. I hope it focuses. And the way I like to take it out, I kind of just like let it softly fall, like so. Okay, this was the last one that I put in, and this was only in for a few minutes. This curl is exactly what I'm talking about when rollers are unpredictable. Like sometimes they all come out looking really good. Sometimes a couple of them come out looking a little bit wonky and not in the direction you want. But that is the beauty of it. So I'm gonna take this one out. See, I'm gonna give it a minute for it to cool down. Now my hair's cooled down, and what I'm gonna do is flip my hair over, run my fingers through it, and flip up. Sometimes people don't like running through their fingers through the hair. I personally do. I feel like it just loosens it just a bit. Then I just start playing around with it, kind of just flipping it around. Like I've been saying, the curls are a bit unpredictable. I don't know which way they'll turn. I feel like this is a hair blowout kind of style without actually blow drying your hair. So I will just settle for this. You see all this volume, all this bounce. When I first started using hot rollers, I was like, oh, I don't know if I like it, because the curls were just going everywhere, and I'm so used to like being precise and having the curls go in the direction that I want it to. It kind of gives me like 80 vibes, hot mom vibes. Just get a little more bounce to your hair. I love it honestly. I'm going to show you the back of my head. I actually don't know what my hair looks like in the back of my head. It might look ridiculous, but I've never actually checked to see what it looks like. I only care what it looked like in the front, so I'm gonna show you guys, and I'm gonna look back at this like, hopefully it looks as good as I think it does, but yeah. So yeah, this is how I've been using hot rollers. I feel like in due time I'll be a pro at it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for anyone who wants to use hot rollers. If you want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe. I post a vlog every Sunday, and then every Thursday or Friday it's more of like a tutorial kind of put together kind of video. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Okay, I'll see you all next time. Bye.